What's good, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give y'all the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. Shout out to the Reject Army, dishwashers, bedwetters, defectors of the Black Order, but most importantly, witness the power and the might that is the most dangerous troll on YouTube. So you guys see the title. You guys see the title. You guys know what's about to happen. I apologize for the past streams. It looks like YouTube, they took away the classic stream, so I had to learn some new stuff. And when I went live, the title wasn't right, so I had to switch the stream keys and all that stuff. I got all of that corrected, but now it's time. It's time to put my foot on their necks. My man Rob Cruz came in with a $5 super chat. He says, get at these clowns. Keep your foot on their necks. Don't let off. Salute to the dishwashers reject army. Witness the might that is the Grandmaster Troll. Shout out to my man Rob Cruz. But we gotta talk about something today, as we got a couple of people coming in. Penny Sparks coming in, Micah B coming in. I saw the number one trick, my man Sir Tricks a lot. He came in, but we gotta talk about some things because there's a lot of controversies going on in the manosphere. I was going to go live and expose Kevin Samuels more, but my Rockets were playing Game 7. It was a classic game, and they almost let me down again in another Game 7, but my man James Harden, he came through for me. He came through, and then Black Male Advice TV. That's right, Ringo TV Raw went live last night. He went in on Kevin Samuels, showing the receipt. So today, you guys are in for a treat, because today you will be getting 2 live streams from your boy, the Grandmaster Troll. But when Ringo TV Raw went live yesterday, just before he went live, we had breaking news on Kevin Samuels' channel. Breaking news came in on your boy Kevin Samuels. I believe, he's over there. He's over there getting 10,000 total live viewers per stream. He's doing pretty good. You got the membership jumping, super chats is jumping. Business is over there booming, even in the mix of his bigger controversy. Even in the midst of all of that, his channel is still jumping, but something more importantly happened today, and you guys could tell by the title of the stream. Jessica X came into the Black Manosphere to find a husband and sought advice for Kevin Samuels. That's the title of it. See, people just don't know the level of desperation. I mean, they desperate out here. They entering that danger zone. They see the wall is a coming. The wall is a coming, Reed Jones. The wall is a coming, AJC and Red. And these females are doing everything in their powers to land themselves not just a high value man. Hell, they just trying to find a man. They can't even find a man. I'm not talking about a man as in church. I'm talking about somebody who could take them on dates, drive them around town, buy them rings and perfume and this, that, and the third, who they could cook for, but more importantly, they can seem to find a decent man to love on. So Jessica X was on the Kevin Samuels show, and we're gonna listen to some of that Kevin Samuels show, because what I saw was a blatant disregard. I mean, we watched Kevin Samuels bring up BW after BW after BW. He asked him the same questions: height, dress size, your weight. He make them cam up. He show their face on their stream. But when Jessica X called in, all of a sudden the rules changed. The rules for BWs on Kevin Samuels is this, but when Jessica X get on, when she call in, the rules change for her. That's why Jessica X is the king or queen of the manosphere, because the rules apply to all these other broads, but they don't apply to Jessica X. And I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Why does everybody else get held to a standard? Then when Jessica X come into the chat room, when Jessica X hop on the panel, when Jessica X call in, you Negroes start simping. I just want to know what's going on. Y'all know I could talk about Jessica X all day, and I'm about to go in today. I got 50 people watching me. Hit the like button, support the channel. You see the cash app in the top left, $ Grandmaster Troll. Come support your boy. But we gotta break down Jessica X calling in to the Godfather to get some help. So let me go ahead and set my windows real quick, see if it'll play real quick. So this is your boy. Let me see. I want you guys to be able to see me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the screen a little bit. I'm going to adjust my OBS on the fly real quick. We're going to bring this black square down right here. We're going to bring this square down right here. Let me see if I can make that a rectangle as opposed to a square. Come on, no, but work with me now, work with me now. There you go. Now we're going to throw in this capture device real quick. Shouldn't take long. Then we're going to put it in that box. Not that one, we want this one. We want this one right here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and make that a little bit smaller so I could officially cook these Negroes. Let's fit that in that box, layer it up. Let's go. So your boy, your girl called into the show. Your girl called in the show. We got Reg, the bad guy, in the building. Salute to him. But we gotta break down this call. We gotta break down this phone call. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Go ahead and unmute yourself. Do. Hello? I mean, seriously. I mean, do you guys ever pay attention to, I mean, I read people for a living, but hair all over your head, just no grasp of facts, or just Unmuted me? Go ahead. Unmute yourself. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm doing good.
Lord have mercy.
Stop the show right there. See, when I was watching this live, it's very rarely that I'm watching these things happen live. You know, I watched Jessica X become a member of Kevin Samuels. Let me see if I can show you the membership, because you know these Negroes, they love lying. You see Jessica X name right there in green. So she became a member of Kevin Samuels, and she called in, and Kevin Samuels, he shot. He can't believe that the king of the Black Manosphere not only called in, but I'm 100% sure about it, because when you call in, you cammed up. See, whenever you call into the Kevin Samuels show and you on that bullshit, or you come in super ugly, or you come in very attractive, he'll flash the screen to the audience, and the audience will either make fun of the woman who's on there, or they'll give compliments to the woman is on there. But what happened when Jessica X got up there, when she got up there, let me see if I could move this a little bit right here, because I want to be able to go back and forth real quick. When she got up there, why don't you want to cooperate with the brothers? There we go. Anyway, when she got up there, Kevin Samuels did not make her cam up. She did not show Jessica X on the screen. I thought we was going to have breaking news. I thought I was going to... If she would have cammed up that night, instead of me doing the live this morning, I would have went live last night just on her camming up. But we've been able to break down what Jessica X really looked like. But for whatever reason, Jessica X keeps on getting the pass from these Negroes. Let's go ahead and listen further.
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. So I called just to get your advice on my current situation.
Go ahead.
So we got to talk about Jessica X's current situation. So we got to go over through just a small brief history. She came onto YouTube. She had a boyfriend. When she came onto YouTube and people was getting at her in the chat, trying to shoot their shot, this, that, and the third. Jessica X was telling everybody, she got on the mountain and said, I have a boyfriend. So that kind of quelled the brothers from really getting at her. But a couple of weeks ago, I broke the news on this channel that Jessica X is now claiming she has an ex, meaning she is on the market. Now, I need somebody to explain to me, how does a woman with a boyfriend come into the Black Manosphere? Within weeks of coming in to the Black Manosphere, you then become single. I need somebody to explain this to me. We got Miss J in the building. Shout out to her. She says they probably emailed behind the scenes and set everything up. Yeah, that kind of thing happens with bigger YouTubes. I agree, but I'm trying to figure out, you have a boyfriend, you come into the Manosphere, you on Fantastics panel, you on Game Changers panel, you on Sister George panel, you have your own panel, you on Angry Man's channel, you on Rash the Bad Guys panel, you on Rash the Bad Guys. I'm trying to figure out, if you got a boyfriend, what are you doing putting most of your time into a male space with a boyfriend? Where is your boyfriend coming up short? But I'm going to digress for now, because I want Jessica X to explain her situation. Because if I start explaining her situation, they're going to say stuff, oh, GMT, you don't know what you're talking about. You just speculation. You lying them. All of the bullshit. What I want to do is I want to use their words against them. So let's get back to this so-called interview.
So basically, obviously I do want to get married. I'm aware that I haven't reached the danger zone yet, because I'm not
Jessica.
27, I'm 25. Yeah.
You want to get married?
Yeah, I want to get married. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So brothers out there in the Manosphere, I gotta let you know. I see you being thirsty. I see you being thirsty on your panels. I see you shooting your shot. I'm gonna play one of those videos on this stream. We're gonna start exposing some of you Negroes. We're gonna start exposing some of you Negroes for stepping up to the 3-point line, shooting your shot, and shooting air balls. We gotta break it down for you Negroes. But Jessica X wants to be married according to her. I didn't say it, she said it. Now I know Jessica X is in here. I know Jessica X is in. I got 76 Negroes watching me. I know one of them Negroes is Jessica X. Jessica X, don't hide. Don't hide. You ain't gotta hide from the Grandmaster troll. You could come in the chat room and say hi. You ain't gotta hide from your boy GMT. I'm just cooking right now, but I'm gonna get back to your girl, Jessica X.
So I do want to get married. Um, um, I want some advice on what you would suggest for me. What do you think would be best for me to do? So where to go, how to initiate it? Because okay, so I'm well aware of, you can go to certain places and meet people, but I prefer to meet people within my social circle. I don't know if that's going to be a detriment to me when I'm trying to find someone. But
Stop the show right there, ladies and gentlemen. Stop the show, ladies and gentlemen. She said, I want to find people in my social club, social circle. Stop the show right there, ladies and gentlemen. We have found the smoking gun. Now we know Jessica X is in the UK. Now when she was talking about social clubs, she wasn't talking about the Ferrari club. She wasn't talking about the Lamborghini club. She wasn't talking about the Porsche club. She wasn't talking about the Lotus club. She was talking about the social club in which she hangs in. Well, from what I see and from what I saw, her social club is no other than the Black Manosphere. I mean, let's do the math. We assume Jessica X is single, so we assume she works a job. Then once she comes home from her job, she comes home, or she cooks, cleans, does all that stuff. But where does she spend a bunch of her free time? What social club could it be? Could it be it has to be the Black Manosphere. She has came to this social club, the Black Manosphere, in search for a husband. I got my man Super Sly in the building. He sends in a $5 super chat. Shout out to him. But these is where these women is coming to find husbands. They are coming to the Black Manosphere. They're not going to Tinder. They're not going to Plenty of Fish. They're not going to Black Christian Singles Meets. They're not going anywhere. They're not going to Adult Friend Finder. They're not doing none of those. They come into the Black Manosphere where they could engage with other folks back and forth and see if they're of dating, boyfriend, and more importantly, husband quality. So I was sitting there just flabbergasted that. Let me see if I can mute this. I can't mute that. I was flabbergasted that Jessica X came on YouTube, called into the Gavin Samuels show, and basically said, I, I'm in a social club called the Black Manosphere. Even though she didn't say Black Manosphere, she said, my social club, I'm trying to find a husband in my social club. And we all know her social club is the Black Manosphere. Somebody's gotta call it out. Now look, this thing want to block my chat room so I can't see what nobody's saying. I see Brian X in the chat room. Let me see if I could clear these notifications on these computer. There we go. I got my man Brian X in the chat room. Let's see if I can mod him up real quick. Somebody says Jessica X is trolling American black man. All I know is somebody came to the Black Manosphere to find a husband. Now, Jessica X, she wasn't the first female to come to this sector to find a husband. I believe, from what I heard from my man Rollo, Sister George came to the Black Manosphere and is engaged to your boy Curlin. So we got women coming to this space that the big three created to find husbands. Who would have thought? Let me see. So let's get back. Let's get back to this interview. I'm gonna back it up 10 seconds.
I prefer to meet people within my social circle. I don't know if that's going to be, a detriment to me when I'm trying to find someone, but I prefer to be around them for a certain period of time and just watch them, get to know them.
Why?
Because then you almost get to analyze somebody's natural character. And I think it's easier to meet somebody that way rather than the initial approach. It's something that I'm uncomfortable with because I haven't done it before. I think that's
okay.
What it is.
All right. So
let me go ahead and rewind it just 10 seconds.
Meet somebody that way rather than the initial. Then you almost get to analyze somebody's natural character.
You get to watch and analyze somebody's natural character. What that means is she could sit on panels with you Negroes, go from panel to panel, all these black men on these panels, and you're getting your character analyzed for husband material. You hearing it out of the girl's mouth yourself. I'm not making it up. We got Sister George in the building. See, I'm waiting for one person to come in the chat room. We got Sister George in the building. We got the whole manosphere almost in the building. Jessica X, we are looking for you. We got some questions we want to ask you about your interview with Kevin Samuels. We want to know, did you come to the Black Manosphere to find a husband? See, when Reg, the bad guy, brought you on his panel, he asked you point blank, what you doing? What you doing in here in the Black Manosphere? You didn't say looking for a husband. I don't fault you for that. But you got on Reg, the bad guy's panel talking about, I just want to have conversations and be able to express myself, my thoughts and my feelings. And, I want to contribute to the space. I want to build up the space. I want to do this. I want to have a friendly environment, a friendly learning environment for all my viewers. I want them to learn something. I want them to walk away from my channel a better person. To give them all the hoopla, all the cliches, all the good old feel good talk. You did a real good Jessica X, but I was just sitting back shaking my head because I already know. I already know the game. Jessica X. You can fool the manosphere, but you can't fool Reject Army, and you can't fool the Grandmaster Troll. So let's get back to this interview.
And I think it's easier to meet somebody that way rather than the initial approach. It's something that I'm uncomfortable with because I haven't done it before. I think that's what it is.
All right. So I understand the comfortability that comes with meeting somebody from your social circle, but that also is a limiting factor because you only have your social circle to pull from. Agreed?
Yeah.
So, what is it you're trying to avoid with this social circle thing?
Oh, okay. So I want somebody that's I'm trying to avoid unintelligent. I'm trying to avoid time wasters. I'm trying to avoid people who are just looking for like flings or relationships. And that's why I think it's better to get to know somebody in your social circle.
Stop the show right there. Stop the show right there. She said she not looking for dummies. She not looking for time wasters. But more importantly, she ain't looking for you pump and dump Negroes. See, that's why your boy Game Changer, when he was spitting his game, when he was shooting his shot, that's why he got turned down because Game Changer is one of them pump and dump Negroes. He don't even know by him doing live after live after live after live, talking about pumping and dumping, pumping and dumping, pumping and dumping and pumping and dumping some more. He literally talked himself out. He talked himself out of the panties of Jessica X, and he still don't even know it till this day. Till this day, we got Penny Sparks' GMT on the job. That's right. That is why your boy, Game Changer, wasn't Jessica X cup of tea. Because he's a pump and dump type Negro. So you Negroes gonna learn the hard way. You say you want a wife, but you can't find a wife, so you gonna live your life pumping and dumping. But you done let one of hold on, let me see if I can bring it up real quick. You done let one of the bad ones get away from you and you don't even know it, G. You don't even know it. You literally talked yourself on your own live stream. You done had the girl you want sit right next to you on panels, Game Changer. And you talked your you kept talking and talking and talking. All you had to do was and you would have been in there. Game Changer. So you're supposed to be changing the game, but the game changing you, bro. But I'm gonna get back to this interview.
Because then you have these discussions naturally and you can kind of find out what they're about.
Well, let me push back on a couple of things on that. Social circles organically, yes, but not social circles where attraction becomes an issue. The movie When Harry Met Sally, you remember that?
No.
There's a movie from the 90s with Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. And the premise goes that men really can't be friends with women they're attracted to. And there's some truth to that. So let's say you met Daryl or Keith in the social circle, okay? If he's attracted to you, the chances of him actually telling you, acting the way he would act, if he wasn't attracted to you, are slim to none. Meaning,
don't you think? Oh, sorry.
Meaning you're going to still meet his. Meaning you're still going to likely meet his representative. What I think I'm hearing you say is you want to minimize time wasting and have a better, almost not necessarily a guaranteed outcome, but the certitude of at least interacting with a certain kind of person. If it doesn't turn into something long term, that the interaction wasn't a waste.
Yeah.
Matchmaker.
I feel. Okay, sorry.
Matchmaker.
What, go to a matchmaker?
And then we got your boy, I don't know What the hell is wrong with Kevin Samuels? He can't see the forest from the trees. He don't even know that Jessica X came on. This it Black Manosphere is matchmaker. It is match. That's what the Black Manosphere has become. Matchmaker. She's literally set on panels with hundreds of Negroes in the Manosphere. Hundreds of. Still couldn't find one. She even talked to the incels, trying to get her a nice virgin dude because she didn't want to deal with the pump and dump Negro. So she tried to have an interview and an intervention with Negroes who were incels, who were virgins. Still couldn't find one worthy. See, desperate times calls from desperate measures. I applaud Jessica X for what she's doing. She don't want to be 30, 35 in the so-called Kevin Samuels dating zone, in the danger zone, not finding the man, hitting the wall. She see the wall 5, 7 years away, so she's trying to get out in front of it. But even in the course of getting out in front of it, talking to High Value Man, Pookies and Ray Rays on Angry Man channel, the Educated Lames on Game Changer channel, even had the incels on there, still couldn't find a man. Somebody explain this to me. Talking to everybody, trying to make with everybody. Incels, virgins, pumping ups, can't do it. High Value Man can't do it. American dudes can't do it. British dudes can't do it. Nigerian African dudes still can't do it. Millennials can't do it. Boomers can't do it. Zillennials can't do it. You can't find one, huh, Jessica? The game is hard out in these streets, huh? It's hard. I know it's hard trying to find you a husband, because you don't find a husband. The husband's supposed to find you, Jessica X. Oh, I'm preaching right now. I'm preaching right now, Reg, the bad guy. I need to say it again. You don't find the husband finds you. I'm preaching right now, but I'm going to get back to this interview. Listen to more of this nonsense.
You won't or you will?
Oh no, I was saying, are you suggesting I go to a matchmaker?
Yes, because one, your social circle is going to be limited by how wide you can cast your net. But the guys that are caught up in that net, once they see you and you see them, you're going to meet a man's representative. Even in these social circles, I've worked plenty of rooms, and I've actually been in this position. And I've seen other people in that position. The chances of meeting somebody really up front is going to be difficult. Here's the problem. Here's the ultimate thing too. In a long-term relationship is when you really get to know somebody. That's why it shouldn't take that long to get married, because you only can know so much about a person before you have to commit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's say you had a boyfriend and everything on paper checked out, right? And everybody you trusted said he came back with a clean bill of health, right? How long would it take before, if he wanted to get married, how long would it take before you would marry him?
I'd say a couple of years.
See, and that's a problem, Jess. I gave you the best case scenario. He came back with a clean bill of health. And everybody that you trusted said he came back with a clean bill of health. But yet, that's still not good enough. You want 2 years.
This is the thing. I feel like, again, when you said you meet somebody's representative,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like somebody could put on almost a facade for a year.
They could. But you know what? You'll never know what it is until you're actually married and living with that person. It is a risk. I mean, and the thing is, I gave you the best case scenario, and it's still, well, I'm cautious. I want to wait. So I would say I would address that. Why you feel like you
Yeah.
need to wait, or why are you so cautious?
So now we gotta talk about this whole caution thing, waiting 2 years, hoobity blah blah, hoobity blah blah. I didn't understand words you said, hoobity blah blah, Jessica X. See, Jessica X. I've been sitting in the cut, doing my thing, recording, watching them from afar, watching the whole manosphere on top of the mountain, seeing how y'all do, seeing how y'all move and conduct yourself. It's not 2 years. This is Jessica X's problem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to one of Jessica X's videos when she was screening the manosphere for dating opportunities, and we gonna see the problems, what's wrong, and why Jessica X can't find the husband, even though the husband is supposed to find her. So we gotta break down why Jessica X's husband hasn't found her. See, I find it very interesting that Kevin Samuels didn't ask Jessica X about past boyfriends, past relationships. Kevin Samuels didn't ask Jessica X about her mama and daddy. I find it real interesting. Kevin Samuels didn't ask Jessica X height, weight, dress size. I find it interesting that Kevin Samuels didn't even show the cam up version of Jessica X when she called in, but Kevin Samuels does this to everybody else who's called in before. I just found that real interesting as I check out the chat room a little bit. I'm trying to keep up with them. I just find that real interesting. But I'm gonna play a snippet of this right here of one of Jessica X's call-in show. Now I gotta tell you what you about to see. What you about to see. Jessica X, instead of doing a full panel of Negroes, because when you got a full panel of Negroes who was thirsty, shooting their shot, this, that, and the third, it could get a little hectic, and you really can't control up to 8, 9 hungry Negroes at one time. But what Jessica X can do is go one on one with Negro after Negro after Negro, going through the vetting process. We're gonna watch this whole thing play out. We're gonna watch matchmaking right here play out on YouTube. So we got this brother right here. You see him, one of them bad boys. He made sure that his profile picture was him on his sports bike, signaling that he a bad boy, signaling that he doing a little something in life, but more importantly, signaling that he on the danger side. See, it takes a special kind of brother to be riding on the motorcycles, because if you mess up one time on the motorcycles going 70, 80 miles per hour, you might end up killing yourself or be hurt real bad. But this is your boy right here. He called in, and my boy called in. He called in with one thing on his mind. He said, that fine female right there, I'm going to see what that's like. I'm going to shoot my shot. So let's listen to what this brother had to say.
Triple X on. Hey, Triple X.
What's good, Lady X? What it do? What it do?
So yeah, you can see I'm doing a call-in show tonight. So we're just going to be giving like some dating or life advice. So do you have anything you want to ask?
Stop the show right there. Stop the show right there. So we having a call-in show. We having a call-in show. And the woman in charge of this call-in show is taking questions on dating advice. and she's single at the time, I believe. She can clarify that, but I'm gonna assume she's single at the time, looking for a husband in the Black Manosphere. And we could ask questions about dating. So let's see what happens going forward.
Okay, so so you just pretty much, is this like more of a dating forum discussion, or you just pretty much answering any questions a guy may have about dating from a woman's perspective, or like I'm just trying to get the gist of it. I just hopped on.
Yeah, answering any questions. If you want to sort of explain a scenario that you're in that you're unsure of, anything like that, any questions that you've got on your mind, then yeah, I'll do my best to try and give you an answer.
Stop the show right there. So Jessica X just said you can ask anything in regards to dating, this, that, and third, whatever on your heart. This is an open platform. You know what Jessica X when she said when she got on Raise the Bad Guys channel. She said, my channel is about having open discussions where we can talk about our opinions and our feelings in a learning, healthy environment. That's what the Jessica X channel is. Now, your boy, Triple X or Triple H, whatever his name is, he wanted to be respectful. He wanted to make sure. See, he was vetting because he getting ready to shoot his shot, and he trying to make sure that if he when he shoots his shot, that whatever he says is gonna be appropriate. My man trying to be smooth, and Jessica X said, I'm gonna go ahead and rewind it again.
I got you. I'm just trying to get the gist of it. I just hopped on.
Yeah, answering any questions. If you want to sort of explain a scenario that you're in that you're unsure of, anything like that, any questions that you've got on your mind, then yeah, I'll do my best to try and give you an answer.
And she would do her best to try and give him an answer. We all heard it. We all heard it. Let's see what happens.
I got you. All right. Well, yeah, I got a few questions I'll hit you off with. So, hey. Okay. Yeah. So, generally speaking, when you're actively dating as a woman, I would say, and, say you meet 2 to 3 guys or whatever, what's your general vetting selection process consist of as a woman?
I think.
How do you decide which of those guys get the most attention versus which one you're going to ultimately choose if they're all comparatively, a handsome, so to say? Go ahead, you got it, baby.
Stop the show right there. See, my man Triple H. My man Triple H. Right here, my man Triple H on the bike. He said Jessica X, and he tried to be as diplomatic as he could. He said, Jessica X, I see you vetting all these Negroes in the Black Manosphere. What I want to know is when you talking to 2 or 3 guys, this, that, and the third, and you vetting these guys, and when you eventually pick one of these guys, what qualities does the one guy you have? Why would you pick one guy over oppose another guy? Which is a very fair question because Triple H right here, my brother with the motorcycle, he could potentially be a husband. He could potentially be a husband. He sees something he like, he steps to something he like in an open forum with 100 other Negroes who are in line. Let me say it again. We got 100 Negroes in line trying to wife up Jessica X. See, Jessica X, when you talk about finding a husband, you kind of being disingenuous. Because there's about 100, 200, 1,000 Negroes who would wife you up in a heartbeat. So when you call in Kevin Samuels talking about, Kevin, I can't find a husband. I need your help finding a husband. I'm hitting the wall. I'm getting close to the danger. So Kevin, I need your help. See, Jessica X, you can't do that because you got Negroes lined up. So when you say that bullshit, because that's what it is, Jessica X. When you talk that bullshit about not being able to find a husband, you got 100 Negroes over here in the Manosphere who you are vetting through. And when Triple H asks you that question, guess what Jessica X did? She chickened out. She folded up the tent. This is what she said.
Yeah, so I won't personalize it because I want to just try and give general advice, not just necessarily how I would do it. But women in
You see that right there? I don't want to personalize. I don't want to talk about me. Even though I just said you could ask any question, whether it be dating, relationships, whatever's on your heart, whatever's on your mind, whatever you're feeling, just express it to me. And I give you the best of my ability to answer your question. She said, I will give you the best. I'll give you the I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. Questions start flying from the rip about you, Jessica X, and all of a sudden you don't want to personalize it. Well, I don't want to get my business. I want to make this about me. I want to talk about, general that. I don't want to talk about me. I don't want to, Jessica X. Jessica X, I know you not going out like this. If you keep acting like this, Jessica X. If you keep acting like this, Jessica X, you won't. Your husband will never find you, and if your husband don't find you, well then you will never find a husband. But I'm gonna let Jessica X explain. I'm gonna let Jessica X dodge bullets.
general, the way that they do it is they look at a few things, right? So obviously, your looks, your job, your prospects, and your personality. Women are going to gravitate to the person that they connect more with. Right. So once you put all of those things to the side, like the looks, the job prospects, career, all of that stuff, you put it to the side. Mainly, it's just going to be about who you click with the most, who you actually enjoy talking to. A lot of the times, oops, thank you, D-Rock. Then, a lot of the time, I think sometimes women, well, I'm sure you guys believe it, women talk to a lot of people, and so it's just true. And so the
Right.
conversations at time can get very routine.
Right.
And they're all very similar to each other. And so if you have something about your personality, something that's different about you, and this is why I always encourage guys to be themselves, because the more you're yourself, the more something unique is going to pop out about you, and that will make her more interested in you.
Okay.
Stop the show right there. So notice when she answered the question on what women in general wanted. It was easier to let them know you gotta have a good job. You gotta be cool. You gotta be able to click with them. They gotta look good. Gotta have swag. They gotta do this, that, and the third. And UBR. But when it comes to Jessica X, she wanna get on Kevin Samuels talking about, well, Kevin, I just I can't find a husband. I want a man who look. She don't. She's all the things that she said women in general wanted. She had a hard time explaining what she wanted. But we gonna hop back. We gonna hop back to the Kevin Samuels interview. We gonna listen to just a little bit more, because I really can't stand your boy Kevin Samuels after what he did After what he did the last couple of days, it's going to be hard watching Kevin Samuels give marriage advice. He out here simping, he out here e-tricking, he doing this, that, and the third. It's going to be real hard to watch your boy Kevin Samuels. Let's see, I'm going to slide back up low cast. I'm sliding back up low cast with the $2 super chat. We got Penny Sparks with the $5. Be sure to search to support your boy. Make the Cash App ring. Hit the super chat button. Hit the like button if you're too broke to donate. But we gotta break down this interview because what I'm seeing in this space, we got women on here in the manosphere on the prowl for husbands, and they still can't find one. And they don't realize what you don't realize, Jessica X. Let me bring up Jessica X. See what you don't realize, Jessica X. I see you up there. You got your brown weave in there. You got your tank top with the side boob. You up there. You're taking pictures all on the wall. You got your you taking all these poses on the wall. They got you out there, you're voguing on the wall. You got your arm up, you got your cell phone up, you're doing this, and you're voguing on the wall. You got your boobs out, you got your hand, you're taking all these selfies on the wall, trying to make yourself look good, trying to find a husband. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Jessica X, but you don't realize is, Jessica X, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. You don't find the husband finds you. So let's get back to this interview.
What are you trying?
I want to make.
Go ahead.
Sorry, no, I want to make sure it's the right decision. If I'm going to be with someone,
there's no way to make sure.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no way to make sure. It's a risk. The best you could see. That's why when I tell people 6 months, they're like, "Oh my God, I need 2 years." I'm like, let me give you a different example. Okay. Let's say I'm out and I don't know what the laws are over there, but let's say I'm out and about and I'm just taking photos, and it's legal. I can photograph in your area, right? And let's say the police come up to me and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" "I'm just taking photos. It's legal over here, and I'm just videoing this building." "Let me see your ID." And let's say by law, I don't have to give them my ID like in this country. The police will still sit there and ask you for your ID over and over and over and over again. And then you ask the cop a question. What is me giving you my ID going to tell you? Well, we'll know who you are. But will that tell you whether or not I'm a terrorist, a bomber, whether I have ill intent? The information will only give you that. You cannot ascertain anything. In other words, the police just have to let it happen. We cannot do pre-crime. We cannot do clairvoyance. You got to take a risk. But
I get it.
But you don't want to take a risk. Why?
Because it's too risky, which sounds stupid, but
no. Well, what do you? Okay, so we can do this. So, are you afraid to fail?
I like success. If I do something, I want to succeed at it.
Okay, so
I want it to be the best it can be.
But, what are some of the things you're good at in life?
Ooh.
Well, academically, what was your best subject?
Okay, academically, I'd say probably maths or English.
Okay, did you get an A+ on every paper? Did you get every problem right in geometry, trig, calculus? Geometry, trig, or algebra?
No.
I'm gonna stop the show real quick. See, that's the problem with your girl. Hold on, where do we go? What's going on? Your girl Jessica actually don't want to take the risk. We all know what the risk is. We all know what the risk is, Jessica X. Let me tell you the risk, Jessica X. I'm gonna tell you the risk. I'm gonna break it down to you. I wanna help you. I wanna help you help your husband find you so you can find your husband, Jessica. I'm gonna give you what Kevin Samuels ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what Mr. Fantastic won't tell you. I'm gonna tell you what Stream Team won't tell you. I'm gonna tell you what Manosphere 3.0 won't tell you. I'm gonna tell you what Game Changer won't tell you, what Angry Man won't tell you, what even Sister George, who's about to get married, won't tell you. Jessica X, if you want your husband to find you so you can find your husband, you need to get your ass a passport. When you get yourself a passport, you get on the flight whenever this COVID shit is over. You take that passport, you go to London Airport, Britain Airport, whatever airports they got over there in the UK, you get on one. You take after you buy yourself a plane ticket. You buy that plane ticket for either LA. You buy that plane ticket for New York. You buy that plane ticket for Miami, California, Las Vegas, whatever big cities in America you like. You get your ass on that airplane. You catch a flight. Shout out to my man, Angry Man. You catch a flight to the States. You pick you one of them Negroes in this space. You meet with him face to face. You start dating him and you get into a relationship. And within the year, I promise, not only will that Negro not only work his ass off to be a high value man so you won't have to go 50-50 on the bills. He'll be able to pay all the bills. He will put you in the house. He will take care of you. And all you gotta do to make money for yourself is live stream on the computer and take care of the kids and live a good life, Jessica. That's all you gotta do. But I know you're not gonna do it because it's risky leaving a country that you've been living in your whole life and coming into another country where you don't know anybody, where you don't know how you gonna make money. I know it's risky. But I tell you, Jessica X, if you take your muppet ass to the United States of America, I guarantee you your husband will find you and you will find your husband. So what I'm getting ready to do now, I dropped the link for the StreamYard. We got my man, Mercenary Man. Says GMT, you think Kevin Samuels is wearing a man weave? It's not a man weave. It's like this product where you put on your edge line and make your stuff grow back. That's what Kevin Samuels used. But I dropped the StreamYard link. I'm gonna see if StreamYards will work on this computer. I don't have my StreamYard window set up, but I'm gonna see if it'll work. I'm gonna enter the StreamYard link, see if anybody is in there. So if you wanna come on here and join the Grandmaster Troll Show and give yo girl Jessica X some dating advice that Kevin Samuels won't even give her. We'll be able to do that. We'll be able to do that. Where we at? How long this stream? I've been cooking for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm giving y'all some overtime work right now. We got Lacey Thomas says Kevin is a pal. She wrote it in all caps. Lacey Thomas wanted everybody to see what she wrote. She said Kevin is a polished, bitter, black beta man who got exposed for being a fraud. Now he's making money pretending to help BWs when he has evident disdain for him. Only in the Manosphere can something like that happen. Only in the Manosphere. But it's crazy to watch these Negroes time after time after time time after time after time conduct themselves the way they conduct themselves. Let's see if we could play a little bit more of this Kevin Samuels interview and see what they had to say.
No. And tell me, did you learn more from the answers you got correct or the ones you got wrong and had to figure out how to get it right?
The wrong ones.
Well, if that holds in mathematics, why can't it hold in life?
Because I'm making a lifelong commitment.
Right. But you can only have so much information up front.
I get what you're saying. So basically my mentality is holding me back because I'm saying I want to wait 2 years, but you're saying somebody could show a different self at any time.
Right.
So you're better off taking the risk.
And the kind of men you would likely be attracted to are not going to wait 2 years. They want to get on with life. Let's say you met Keith. Keith would want to be married and into the first child. There's a whole lot of life. There's 2 holidays that have gone. There's a lot of stuff that's gone versus waiting for 2 years. I get it. Relationships are a risk today. More so than before because people seem to jump in and out of them casually. And marriage is no guarantee.
You see that. This is the problem. So we gotta break down the problem real quick. We gotta break down the problem. We know what a male incel is, but what they don't talk about is the pretty women allegedly, like Jessica X claims to be, based on the avatar she posting up, She got the white tank top on with the boobs hanging out, with the neck bone, looking real Asian in this picture right here. Then the next day, she put on that brown weave with the blue tank top, and she looked like a light-skinned BW right here. Then she'll put on that other white tank top right here and pose all on the wall with the thigh sticking up, with the hand on the thigh looking real good. Then she'll take this picture right here looking like a light-skinned Nigerian UK woman right here. Then she'll take a couple more pictures like this right here and look like a Latina. See, what Jessica X is doing is changing her race with these pictures. Then she'll take this picture right here and look like a Filipino. See, Jessica X can literally change her race within her avatar, but you could be whatever race you want to be, Jessica X. At the end of the day, if you can't talk to men on a men's level and be able to let that man progress that relationship and commit yourself, Jessica X. See, Jessica X, you have a commitment problem. See, you're not scared. You're not worried about risk. You just don't want to commit. See, it takes commitment. See, I was hoping Kevin Samuels would actually about past relationships and what went wrong and break it down, but Kevin Samuels was throwing softballs. He out there simping. We know he out there simping. So he's not gonna hold you to the fire. That's why Jessica X won't come on my channel and do a one-on-one with the GMT, because the GMT is going to hold Jessica X accountable. I'm going to hold you accountable, Jessica X, until I see you doing what you're supposed to be doing. The GMT is foot on neck. Foot on neck, Jessica X, until I see you doing what you supposed to be doing. I'm gonna be honest, so I'm gonna drop the link one more time. I don't think nobody's in the back check waiting. I'm past my 45-minute limits. They say GMT. I gotta find out if she's a catfish or not. Big Game Orenthal James says all her pictures look the same. Then somebody says GMT. I tried, bro, but you gotta figure this one out for us. Believe me, I had my people looking. We searched far and wide. We found a couple other accounts. We went through the email accounts. We tried everything. It looks like Jessica X is clean. Now, Jessica X said she was going to cam up within a week. That was almost 2 weeks ago. She on Danica Marie channel looking real goofy. You know, Danica Marie. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I need somebody to type Danica Marie's name in the chat room so I'll be able to pull it up. There we go. Let's see. Because I gotta show you how goofy Jessica X be looking out in these streets. Hold on. Is that what I'm seeing? I hope that ain't seeing what I'm seeing. I know I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. So we all know that Danica Marie went on, or Jessica X went on Danica Marie's channel. They did a video talking about sexual empowerment, right? So I clicked on this video with her.
What if you could get clear insights into your healthcare organization's workflows and financial performance, and harness the power?
Likes you guys. Thank you guys for being in attendance.
I got right here with Jessica X. This is why we can't get ahead. This is probably why we can't find a husband. In fact, this is why we can't find a husband right here. It's right here on the screen. Let me see if I can make that banner go away. It's right here on the goddamn screen. We got Danica Marie. Let me see if I can go away because I'm blocking it right now. Yes, we will be putting Danica Marie in the top 30 Manosphere beauties. I think she has a real chance going in the top 10. This is the problem we got. We see Danica Marie. We see her hair. We see her tattoos. We see what she wearing. We see how she do her makeup. We see her teeth. We see her smile. We even get to see her move. And then we come to the Jessica X profile, or to the Jessica X half of the page, and she using an avatar. I'm sitting there. Hold on. What do you mean? We using avatars? We scared? Are we afraid to cam up now? Are we afraid to get on camera, Jessica X? Are you afraid to take that risk, like Kevin Samuels was saying? Are you scared of risking camming up? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. Just about everybody else cam up. You've been talking about camming up for about a month now. A month. You can't find a husband if your husband don't know what you look like. See, I'm preaching today. Your husband can't find you, Jessica X, if he don't know what you look like. We know what Danica Marie looked like. We know what they look like. But let me go ahead and back it up real quick. I really gotta break down how goofy she looked. We gotta give them a side-by-side comparison.
What is blockchain? Blockchain.
So we got another ad we're gonna play through. You see Jessica X. You see Jessica X. When Danica Marie is up there with another content creator, we get to see who she talking to. We get to see the two buns they got there. We see the hair go down. We see all the weave. We see all the way in there, weaving it up, sandling up. We get to see all that. But when Jessica X come through, we can't see what Jessica X look like. And we wondering why Jessica X husband can't find her, meaning she can't find a husband out. If she's scared to show her face on the internet, if she's scared to come out and play on the internet on YouTube, can we really believe that Jessica X is putting on that red dress, putting on that black dress, with the high heels, with the hair and makeup done, with the earrings and the pearl necklace? Can y'all really picture a Jessica X? Hold on. Can y'all really picture a Jessica X with no filter, no Snapchat filter, no skin lightener? Can y'all really picture a Jessica X in a red dress out and about in the UK and British and England and Paris and Spain and Italy and Greece? Can y'all really picture Jessica X out and about, red dress, black dress, summer dress, heels, flats, or whatever, out and about, commanding the attention of a room to find herself a high value man? Or is she always in her bedroom, always in her house? Can y'all picture Jessica X? You ask me, I can't do it. And the reason I can't do it, well, I just go back to the avatars that she posts. I never see her take a picture in a red dress, in a black dress, showing off them legs, showing off that. I don't know. Everything I've seen was under the protection of a Snapchat filter. That's just what I saw. I'm just going by what I see. That's all I can go by, is what I see. We got my man Ringo TV Raw in the building. Shout out to one of the big dogs in the Manosphere, Ringo TV Raw. He went live last night with the fire content. He gonna make me a Patreon because Kevin Samuels done took down the videos. That's right. You know, when Kevin Samuels was out and about in the restaurant, coming out of the elevator on the street, talking about 6 feet worth of chocolate. He took that video down. Don't take it down now, Kevin. Don't start taking videos down now that we exposing you, Kevin. He took down the video of him in the ice cream parlor when he had another man's wife bent over the ice cream parlor. All ice cream had to have another man's wife bent over, taking video of her behind, talking about receipts shown. Don't take those videos down now, Kevin, that we coming for you. Don't take them down now, Kevin. But back to Jessica X. That's right. He took down the videos. You can't hide now, Kevin. Don't hide from us now. Don't hide from the Grandmaster troll now, Kevin. But your girl Jessica X, is she about what she's supposed to be about? That's all we want to know. That's all we want to know, is Jessica X putting herself in a position to find her a husband, or to have a husband find her. That's what I want to know. Because if you own YouTube, If you on YouTube all day, if you on YouTube weird hours in the morning because y'all like 7 hours ahead. So if we go live at 8 p.m., that means it's like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. over there. If you watching us on YouTube, conversing with us on YouTube, that must mean you're sleeping in, you're waking up at 11 a.m., you're waking up at 12 p.m., you still got your pajamas on at 1 p.m. Half the day already gone, Jessica X. You're not going to be able to find you a husband that way, Jessica X. You got to get your muppet ass out the house. I'm just going to give you the truth that nobody else in the manosphere is gonna give, because I want you. I want to see your wedding live on YouTube on your channel. You walking down with your husband arm in arm, hand in hand. So I could do one of my troll videos saying, did y'all see Jessica X's wedding? That's what I want to do for you, Jessica X. I want to help grow your platform. But I want to see you become successful in your life. And the only way we can grow your platform is we got to find you a husband, or more importantly, we got to have a husband find you. And the only way a husband will find you, you got to show everybody what you look like. So with that said, somebody said, when I'm taking the vet out, there's a couple of car cruises coming up this weekend. If they don't get canceled, they've been canceling a lot of stuff because of COVID. With the vet, my wing, my big race wing, that big race wing that you put on cars, that came in a couple of days. We're going to get that put on the car. We're going to take it out this weekend. I'm not sure if the wing's going to be put on this weekend, but it'll be put on real soon. But Jessica X came to the Black Manosphere to find a husband, and of all the Negroes in the Manosphere, couldn't find one. Is there not one worthy? Is there not one worthy who could take the Lord Christ Jesus Savior as they Savior? Is there one worthy enough to get on his knee and propose with that ring and slip it on to the finger? Is there one in the mess? We just need one. Is there one Negro in the Manosphere worthy to make Jessica X his wife? Is there one worthy? That's what we want to know. So with that said, I'm getting ready to close out. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, the most dangerous troll on YouTube. Be on the lookout. I hope to go live later on tonight. We're going to talk about this Kevin Samuel situation. We're going to talk about Simmons. We're going to talk about E-tricking. It's a new term, and it's called E-tricking. These dudes is on the internet tricking, and then getting on YouTube, getting on Instagram, stunting for the gram, talking about showing receipts, talking about bagging and stealing other men's wives. This is what they do. He got on the gram, stunting for the gram with somebody else's wife. And the whole time wasn't even getting the draws. That's the part that he did all of that. He did all of that stunting for the gram, and he wasn't even hitting that. That's the part I find that's amazing to me. These Negroes is amazing to me. He was so quick to grab his cell phone. Yeah, like with me, I'm with this 6 feet goddess right here. Her name is Six, the goddess right here. We 13 feet of chocolate. Look at me in my James Bond suit, looking real good for suit Saturday. I'm doing this shit. I'm out here. I'm pulling the bad ones while y'all Muppet Negroes is at home watching me. I literally watched that man do it. I watched him do it. I watch. This is what Negroes is doing right here. They own the gram. They own the gram. Talking about receipts, G. They talking about receipts. Ring on TV Raw. They talking about receipts. They talking about, but more importantly, getting 25,000 live viewers. Banging on the gram. Banging on the gram. But it's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, the most dangerous troll on YouTube. Peace.